All right, so we're in an airstrip in Victorville, California. We've got this vet that we rented just to test out the track. We're gonna see how everything goes. If it's smooth, this is the spot we're gonna run. So make a few passes today and figure out where we wanna be, where we can set everything up. If the car goes straight and if there's not too many bumps, we'll be good to go. All right, so we've marked out the spot where we think we're gonna start, which is on 12 here. And I'm looking at the little markers on the side. If I make it past 7, that should be just a little over a mile. So we're gonna do just kind of an up to speed run, just kind of roll through it and see how the course reacts. I have all the traction control turned off. I'm trying to just kind of get a feel for the track itself because we're gonna have a lot of torque and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give it a go, feel it out. About 140 there. It starts to move around a little bit. I want to say, I don't know, maybe just a little bit moving around. So not too bad though. Made a pass down from, we're kind of midway through. So there's a couple different pavement changes on this airstrip, and we're past the first one, which was the biggest bump that I was concerned with. And this here seems fairly good, fairly straight, except for right around 130, and it could be this Corvette that has bad tires, but it starts walking around a little bit at 130 mile an hour. You can feel kind of a dip and shift in the course. I was kind of holding the wheel straight, but it did pull me off to the right a little bit. My concern there is that we'll be going much faster than this car at that point. So let's say 160, 170 mile an hour right there is what we'd have to be at. Maybe even 180 is what we'd have to be at.
Turning to 1, go.
Not too bad. Moved around just a little bit. I think the tire pressure's off in this. I can kind of feel a little bit of swaying in the car. I think the tire pressure's off, but anyway, 160 mile an hour, basically what this Corvette Stingray can do in a standing mile. That's not bad. That's pretty respectable. The car feels pretty fast, but you know, we're shooting for 40 plus more than that, so that's a huge difference. Huge difference. Everything over 130 starts to feel a little fast, and then 150 exponentially faster than that, and then 170 is a lot faster, and then getting to 200 is pretty tough. So with this car getting 160 feels pretty good, but this car has a pretty good design from the factory. The Camaro, not so much. Ready?
Yep.
Starting to float in between here. $160.
I think it was better in the middle.
Started to feel a little better.
Yeah.
Well, we made our pass. I feel like it's pretty smooth. I made a little bit of an adjustment to get to the middle of the runway. It feels pretty good. I'm pumped with it. It's smooth. Nice and easy. Didn't really have any issues. There's a little bit of a crosswind, but that's to be expected. So we're gonna have better aero, better suspension, better tires, and a lot more power. So I think the Camaro's gonna be ready for it. We're good to go. This is the spot. And that's it. It's a fun day at work.